In the top left, make it a best of 3, it is Dark. And in the bottom right, we do have Reynor, Italian professional gamer who made one of the biggest impacts in StarCraft 2 in the past 5 years. Became a world champion, won several major tournaments, has also a lot of second place finishes. Reynor not rolling toss? Nope, it's a ZVZ here. I've seen actually recently a cool ZVZ from Scarlet, where she, on Golden Wall, this map, she spawned on the top and she built a hatchery in this position. She made a hatchery wall in a ZVZ, and then she used a bunch of links, like early links, to snipe down this third base on the other side. I think it was against Dark. Might be mistaken, but I think it was against Dark. Yeah, the classic brute war wall basically. But it's really cool to see that kind of make it into StarCraft 2, even though it's very, very late. I feel like it's a really cool strategy. Of course, it's a lot weaker than in Brute War because you cannot move your larvae, right? It's always in the bottom. So it's really difficult to actually create those egg walls, which you see in Brute War, why it's so strong. No, I think it was one of the last games played on the later patch. One of the last tournaments on the last patch. Or cups, I should say, of course. Tournament cups, kind of the same thing. Alright, Evo. Reynor going for an early evolution chamber here, and that wall. And 2 queens. Those out now. Just gonna try and intercept those links. Only 2. Probably get the snipe if he blocks this correctly. And Dark is not gonna commit in. He's just gonna sit in the front. Double check the wall. Wait, what did you make there? It's an evolution chamber, and that's an early +1. Okay. That usually means some aggression here. I want to create some map control. I want to play Ling heavy. Could be a Ling Ravager approach, for example. Seen a lot of things. And there's gonna be the Roach War. Is he gonna make it? Yeah, he's gonna make it now here in the bottom. It makes more sense. This would be a little bit weird to kind of block here with those queens, and then you have this kind of weird thing here where the links could get around if there's only a queen, you know. Now this can also be, even if this sounds weird, this can be a muter play with a small amount of muters, and then you just go very heavy on those links, and you try to snipe the Banes from your opponent with the muters, and then just overwhelm with your +1 link. But that's something you very, very rarely see. A hatchery is gonna go into that lair, and he's gonna go into only 3 gases for now. Okay. That Ling Ravager play is way more common. He's just making a big Ling flood, it seems. But what is this lair for? I wonder. Is this gonna be a queen drop? Is he gonna overlord speed and drop queens across the map? He's gonna push out for a 3rd base. Okay. Dark's gonna see this one with the overlord here. And he also sees that Ling flood. But he doesn't have a Baneling nest. He does have roaches though at home. And he's gonna go into +1 missile. But this is such an early +1 attack. It's already completed here for Reynor, and he's gonna go and try to go for the jugular. It seems like, there we go, he's gonna throw down his spire. Wow. Would have thunk. I'm trying to grab a queen here, but that's well defended. This fight in the north should go to Reynor, but he is not actually up in numbers, really. Dark has a way bigger army supply currently. He has those roaches, which are a little bit supply inflating. But they're also way stronger than Lynx, of course. But no Banes for both players. It's rare to see this actually happen. One player is going so Ling heavy, the other one actually does not have a Baneling nest, so there's no actual Ling Bane, but really Ling against anything. Ling against Ling Roach. Such a weird thing to see. And yeah, you can really snipe those drones with +1 Lings. They deal a lot of damage to drones. Sniping 4 drones there. We'll need to see if Dark actually does know at this point about this hidden secret spire. No, it doesn't. There's no idea yet. Now though, since your opponent is not really making Banelings, you can't really go for the thing I tried to say earlier, where you snipe those Banes and then come in with your Lings and overwhelm. He's just going for Roaches. Roaches are a little bit tough to snipe because they're so beefy. Even though they can't really return the fire to those Mutalisks. And there's gonna be the Scout. Sees the Spy, he sees it upgrading. Probably gonna see a Muta pop. Nah. He doesn't see it. Gets out of vision, but he's gonna get killed by those Mutas, so there we go. What's his response gonna be? For now he's only making Queens, extra Queens. +2 missile, of course, is gonna help great. And this is interesting, going for +2 melee over +1 carapace here. Now this is cheaper, but it's also not as good against the Roaches, because you're still gonna be 2-shot. Baneling Nest for Reynor. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for +2 Banes in ZVZ. It's not that old of a game. It's not like they 2-shot those drones. They still do 3-shot them, even with +2. Mutas Roman, trying to get anything they can here for free. Infestation Pit. Okay, Fungals could be great here, of course. Against Mutas and Lynx. I think 2 Fungals to kill those Lynx, all of them. They stack properly. And Reynor is utilizing the map control here for another hatchery. This one isn't even fully saturated, he's already going up to the 4th hatchery here. But of course he needs a little bit more production because he's going very Ling heavy. And he's throwing down a lot of Banes probably in a moment here with this as well. Ling Bane Muta against, well, Dark is doing the other thing. He's going into Roach, Hydra Infestor most likely. We'll see exactly if he goes into Infestors. He does have the Infestation Pit. He could just go into the Hive, which he's doing, but he's also making Infestor. Grabbing that Carapace now, which is going to be very helpful against those Mutalisks and their bounce attack, of course. Oh, I think he saw that one. Yeah, I think he saw those. He knows. He saw those. There we go. Didn't see this one though. Now the Great Wall of Evolution has been made here by Dark. This can be helpful in the later game for charging up some Vipers, for example. We're just gonna lose a Muta here. This is so heavily defended against air. We can have a look at the spore count. Already looking at 7 spores in such an early stage of the game. That's gonna be a nice snipe on that base. And yeah, the Hive is a little bit late in my opinion. You could have probably made this a little bit earlier, get the Adrenal upgrade a little bit earlier for your Lynx, so they're even more powerful. Already pretty strong at +2, but they could be even better. Now he's going into range upgrades. Wow, I didn't expect this one. He kind of scrapped that idea from the Bane attack and is going into a Hydra Den. Now Lurker should follow up very soon. There we go, is going into the Hive. And he's gonna move away from this Ling Bane composition. I wonder if he even is gonna get Adrenal or not. Probably should, since he has so good upgrades on those Lings already. He's gonna snipe a spawn, he's gonna go in and snipe some of those drones, but there's another spore in position, and that's a lot of damage it deals to those mutas. The Hydras are gonna come in and try to save that. Oh my god, the fungal! Oh no! It's so painful. At least not all of them die, but that was a very costly snipe on that lurker then. Link's trying to snipe this hatchery again, but already enough in position here for Dark, so he's not gonna lose that one. Man, he is juicing up right now. He really wants those Mutalisks dead. And both players going into the late game kind of here, building a ton of Vipers. We also see 3 on the way here for Reynor. I think he has a couple finished now at this point. Is he gonna throw down the parasitic bombs or not? And there we go. That's one. It's not gonna kill those. And we have some more interesting stuff going on here on the right side. All those links getting caught here. And yeah, Reynor needs something beefy now. If not, then Dark could just push across the map and kind of kill him. Two more lurker dens. I wonder, he didn't get any of the upgrades, I guess. So he really wants to catch up on that lurker upgrade timing. Going for 2 upgrades at the same time. Range and speed. Now, Reynor is going for Adrenaline. I really like that one. That's a brainy move in my opinion. Already have that +2 on the links. You can also get the Adrenaline, so they're gonna be so strong against buildings. He did cancel a few swarm hosts there right now. That was an accidental swarm host, which actually got cancelled once. Roach is gonna clear out these links here, and Reynor's gonna grab the gold base. Dark is gonna move in now with those roaches. They're not gonna die to that one spine here. And they can deal a lot of damage now in that economic line here. Hydra's already pushing those out though. So, and the last Mutalisks are gonna fall to some Hydralisks here in the north. So the Mutas, they actually didn't do as much as I would have liked them to do, to be honest. They did create a lot of room and a lot of map control. But they actually did not deal that much damage. They did force some spores, yeah, but hey, spores aren't terrible, even in the late game ZVZ against Vipers, for example, or any Brute Lords or Corruptors or whatever. Can come across the map, or a, you know, fast Muta switch at some point. They're also going to be great against any burrowing units trying to, like lurkers or whatever, trying to attack in. That Overseer chasing those links away. Dark throwing down a lot of static D. Now he's throwing down a Nidus. I don't think we have a Nidus for Reynor yet. At least I don't see one. Depth of Talents coming in. And this is already done. For Dark, of course, he caught up in that upgrade research speed, the double lurker den. Yeah, I know you can see this, but can you actually deal with this? Now he has Adrenaline links. This is probably one of the perfect responses to a Nidus. This Nidus actually has nothing inside, and he's more to try just pull away the attention, I guess. Now he has something loaded into the Nidus. Oh, he actually popped out a lurker? No, Dark. Probably shouldn't do this. He's gonna keep a few links here on rotation. He's not gonna try and grab that Overseer. He could have grabbed it into the army, but he's not gonna do so. +3, +2 on the way here. On the other side already +3 range done and +3 armor about to finish here in a moment. Wow, halfway done. Oh, that's a great fungal. If he can kill any of those, man, that would be so amazing. He's just damaging everything for now. Fungals look decent, but they actually didn't have any good follow-ups, so it didn't have that much of an impact here. They only drain the energy of your own Hephaestus in the end. He's gonna grab queens! Can't believe it, he grabbed queens. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Oh my god, Infestor Rally! Oh, that was the full energy one as well. Now, there was a lot of engagement here in the bottom left, that's why we saw that weird rally. Oh my god, Dark, man. A weird rally, but now he just throws down a Nidus Worm. Yes, it's Dark's. And he just pushes in. He's just gonna say, alright, let me have that strong position now on your side of the base. Wow, those Vipers. Oh my god, man. That's so much damage. Ooh. Okay. They need to get healed up. He's gonna try to get a strong position here in between the bases, and he should overwhelm the left side while holding that ramp. And I don't think there's enough energy for enough blinding clouds to really clear out those lurkers. Maybe he doesn't have the vision? Oh, he has the overseers. I wonder why he's not grabbing those lurkers. There we go. That's how we do it. Grabbing those lurkers in. He's gonna lose another bunch of Hydras reinforcing here. That's when you get it when you're in between those bases as from those Zerg players, man. Those rallies. See? That really hurts, man. Those Hydras. Those 5 Hydras running in for nothing. That's 500 minerals. And gas. 250 gas or something. He's gonna try and snipe this base here. Can he succeed? He should have enough DPS if he focuses down. There we go. I'll grab that one. Of course, this joins this base even more from that base in the very bottom left with the gold. And yeah, he's just gonna split a few units off to try and deal with that one. There's no defenses, only one hurt spine and a roach. Good luck, have fun defending that one. And that's a great move by Dark. He just is up in the positional game here currently. Out positioning Reynor there. He can even clear all of these drones. Gonna get a few away. Still a great pick here. Now you shouldn't lose all of these lurkers. It's 5, it's not that many anymore. And they already paid for themselves, but if you can evacuate them, get them out of harm's way. Well, at least he's gonna trade a little bit, make it hard, make it ugly. The Overlord stacking here. Now Reynor is rebuilding a base. Yes. Yes. So Reynor is rebuilding a base, I guess. And Dark is just falling back. He's like, alright, I have dealt enough damage. I did expand to this area here and have this one secured. I'm sitting on 5 bases. You are down to 4. It's your problem. Deal with it. And he did pull back. He actually lost all of these overlords that were rallied forward. That was actually a big mistake there. Dropping him into minus supply there. It's like tank versus tank, but with abducts. Yes. Now the Roach Warren did get killed. And Reynor has to remake that one. He lost a little bit of tech and... Oh. Is one lurker enough actually? I think it should be. We'll find out, I guess. Yeah. Enough. Now we do see some nice abducts here, sniping Vipers. That's actually very painful here. I think Dark did get the better end here. And Reynor's gonna retake this gold position at least. He can retake the base if he wants to. He has like 1 drone long distance mining now. Or is he gonna unload? No, you shouldn't. And he wisely didn't. Dark is just slowly progressing across the map. I really like how he's playing this. He's not really losing anything at home. He's just losing army value. But he's killing way more than army himself. He's killing army, he's killing structures, he's killing drones, and he's clearing out areas. So it's harder to defend even for Reynor, like this. This was fortified earlier, now it's exposed, and now he can just snipe this very fast. I really like how he's playing this, and I think he's outplaying Reynor currently in this CVZ so far. Reynor is gonna defend this one, but he's also again losing this army here in the bottom. Now he could box in Dark here, and that could turn the game on its head. But Dark can always throw down just a Nidus and just flee. Do it. Build the Nidus. Flee. Run away. Run away, flee. You can't lose 20 lurkers. Flee. It's 18, okay. He's gonna stay and try to trade, but he has no spellcaster support. Oh no, don't do it, man. He's just gonna make it ugly, I guess. But yeah, you can slowly pick this off as Reynor here, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing a great job. This is such an efficient trade, and this should not do anything. There's already enough units in position. He's getting 3 lurkers out. He's just gonna suicide them, basically, like trying to run them, and it worked for now. But at the same time, Reynor is moving in here in the bottom left, and he has so many Vipers, man. Such a big spellcaster army. He's running out of blinding clouds though, and he's underestimating these lurkers. He's kind of occupied in the main base. Wow, that was in the end an amazing trade here for Dark. Dark just making lurkers and making it work, because Reynor is a tiny bit sloppy. Did not utilize enough blinding clouds there efficiently enough. Now he also has to deal with this. His tech is gonna get a little bit reset here. No spawning pool, no Hydralisk Den means... I mean... Wait, he already has the Hydralisk Den on the way. Does he have a second spawning pool? How did that happen? How did you make a Hydra Den without the spawning pool? I guess if you already have it queued up, it might work. I don't know. But yeah, in the end, maybe you only need a layer. I'm not sure. Still though, some great damage here, and Dark is not giving up on this. He is almost killing off this hatchery. I think he kills the hive, right? Oh my god. And meanwhile, he has like... let's have a look at the drones being lost for Dark. And the structures being lost. Structures, 1 spine, 2 spores, 11 nidus, 1 lurker den. 23 drones, 50 drones. And this is the big deal. 1 hive, 5 hatcheries, 1 evo chamber, a spawning pool, a hydra den, a lurker den, and a little bit of static D and 6 geysers. That's so much extra money. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Now, Reynor coming in here to try and overwhelm this position here in the north, but his spellcaster support is a little bit slow to the party. Now, finally showing up, we do have a bunch of Vipers here for Dark, and the abducted ones he used to throw down these 2 blinding clouds. That was actually a beautiful move, and that is a big, big parasitic bomb there. That was so much damage. Oh my god, if he can get 1 more... Reynor did not split those at all. Now he has to heal up all of them. And he's out of energy. That's a lot of juice he's juicing down from that hatchery. He needs to heal that hatchery in a moment. Oh my god. And he's finally starting that lair. He realized, hey, I can't make any Vipers anymore. I have no infestation pit. The infestation... it bled out. He lost the infestation pit to bleeding. And he can't make another one because he has no lair. So he can't make any Vipers, he can't make any infestors, he can't make another lair, hive, because he don't... Oh my god, that's such a big reset. That was a great move there, earlier. No lurkers, yeah, I guess you're right. No lurker den, right? Let's have a check. He has a Hydralisk den, but no lurker den. Yes. You are indeed correct. Whatever he loses right now on his expensive unit is gonna be so difficult to remake. Oh, that's a great, lucky reinforce, I guess, here. Be at least good to deal with that one. And Dark is just happily mining, man. He's so happy on those 57 drones. Even that spore, it's so happy it's dancing right now here. It's not even burrowed. Now he's making another Hydra Den because he doesn't realize that he only was missing the lair to make that lurker den. This is such a messy game for Reynor here. He's completely off at this point. Trying to grab whatever he can, trying to be as efficient as possible, but again, then after those grabs, losing some of his own units here. Eventually, Dark should outmine Reynor at some point. Now Reynor's trying to retake the gold base, but he hasn't even retaken this one. There's a lurker sitting with 10 kills. I wonder how many of those are just roaches trying to make hatcheries down here. Sorry, not roaches. Drones, of course. Now, oh my god. I didn't look on this because it was just a small engage, but it was actually very impactful. Because I think he lost like 5 5 of those Vipers there to a couple of parasitic bombs, apparently. Or abducts. That was a big trade. It was very swift, but a lot of lost resources here again for Reynor. He has a bunch of gas, but man, only because he can't really do anything with his gas, because he lacks the tech currently. His tempo is so far behind Dark. Dark's just gonna go for it now. He's gonna push in again. 26 lurkers or something. 24, there you have it. And 22 Hydralisks. At least it seems that is the number you want to go for with 2 Vipers here. If Reynor can snipe those 2 Vipers and reduce that spell counting completely, that would be a great assist here for his army. Because then he could just Blinding Cloud this to death. But he's gonna again lose all of his tech here. He has another Hive, but he's losing another few of his units here. Getting a counter abduct in at least. We do have a bunch of fake links here, and this army waiting on the left, but this should already try to move in, I think, here onto that. Try and box this one in, but there's a Nidus Worm, there's a retreat path this time. Dark doesn't have to lose this army. He's just sniping what he can, just sieging forward, and if at any point he might get overwhelmed, he's just gonna fall back to the Nidus, gonna escape. Now Blinding Cloud's coming down here. Dark is gonna reposition further back, still in Blinding Cloud, and it's just Rain is just gonna call it GG here. Dark, man, taking that game. What a great ZVZ. What a great ZVZ. Okay. Dark wins with the Lurkinitis, yes. I mean, he loves that one. That style is really his. And the top left, we do have Dark. And in the top right, it is Reynor being down 1-0 in this best of 3. Still a lot of potential for comeback. Actually, in a ZVZ, Golden Wall feels like a very turtley map, kind of. That was really weird to see, but it felt like those positions that Dark set up with the static D and such, it was so inefficient to push in, and it was really compact for him to rotate his units. It's actually an incredibly turtleable map. More than I thought. But this is where the spawning pool is gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see a drone move out here into this location in just a hot second, and it will morph into a building. It will morph into a heart, pumping heart, and it will become a building of slime, with a lot of slime. So much slime that it's gonna be a pool of slime, just like this one. And it has a heart within that slime. Basically a spider made into a building and ripped open, but still alive. Okay, Extractor and Poo first here for Reynor. This is of course gonna be scouted by the timing of that hatchery. And he of course also sees those links, so Reynor is gonna go aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. What can he make with 6 links? I'm not sure if I really like this here. I mean, there shouldn't be anything, because this is the fastest map to go get across. But Dark is gonna have 6 links himself in just a moment. Is he gonna go for a surround on the egg? Yes, 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 he's waiting there. And wow, that was not a good surround. Yeah, he slips out with those links. Now he's gonna fight 6 against 4, and he's gonna chase that one drone. Did he get the drone at least? We're gonna check here in a moment after these links do go down. I think he did, yeah. The other links are coming back here for Reynor. Coming here into that natural, but there's no drones to snipe, so this isn't really doing anything for him. I think he killed one drone. Now, you of course look at this and say, oh wait, he's up in workers, right? 18 to 24. Yeah, that's correct. That's only because Dark is really doubling down on this run right now. He's making a Baneling nest. He's going full Ling Bane and aggression here. And yeah, this wasn't even seen. Oh. Now Reynor is throwing down smartly a Baneling nest. I think he counted the drones and he was like, you still don't have anything mining here? I only sniped one drone. I didn't snipe 5. Now this is a big tell. And Dark's gonna find out about this Baneling nest, and he sees the timing. This could be an opportunity for him. He's gonna have speed in just a moment. He's gonna get his first few Banelings. Maybe he can overwhelm Reynor before he has that Baneling nest finished up and running. Now, that's a good idea here. Make up a wall. Try to defend yourself. Bring your queens in position. The Overlord is gonna block the vision, but not for us. And there's your bust attempt. Now, Banes are gonna bust queens, right? Now, the queen with the high energy in the front, that's not what you're looking for. Oh my god, he's just gonna clear out of these... No, man. Reynor. So unfortunate. So he tried to utilize those Banes. Oh, that's a good connection, though. Maybe he can still turn this around. I don't think so, though. There's so many links coming in. There's not enough Banes. That was such a messy defense, it didn't work out. He tried to utilize those Banelings, morphing Banelings, because they have a little bit of extra armor on them, as defensive kind of structures, obstacles against those links and Banes from his opponent. In the end, it didn't work out because they were a little bit too clumped up, and it did work for Dark here. Dark is just not gonna explode those Banes. There we go, GG is gonna get called, and after a long one, we have a fast one.